Welcome to Optimum Forex Trading. Today is Saturday, the 7th of October 2023, and it's just after 9:30 a.m. in Zimbabwe. The markets are closed for now, and I'm just doing my pre-market analysis. Right, as usual, formalities out of the way. This channel is to be used as entertainment only and not to be viewed as any financial investment or trading advice whatsoever. It's my trading journal. I do my analysis, and then I trade, I post. Sometimes I get it wrong, sometimes I get it right, but it's a journey that I have decided to embark on that's quite exciting and challenging at the same time. Realizing as well that no one can predict the market, and what we do is just come in and have a high probability, wait for setups, and we trade those setups according to what we have been taught or meant to believe. Right, so last week I did my market analysis and I was bearish on the market for the month of October, and the first week of October has started off with a very long rejection candle bullish. We did have a bearish Monday, so if I was trading on Monday, I probably would have traded that bearish leg if my setup had occurred between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. And then on Tuesday, it did consolidate quite a bit. I took a trade there because I was overzealous and I didn't wait for setup, and I was stopped out. On Wednesday, setup did occur, but market had already made the low. Actually, it hadn't made the low, but it was on its way to make the low of the week, and then it started its way up, and that was that for my trading for last week. And then I stopped and I observed the market. So I'm back again with the challenge for the following week, looking at the market. And what I did learn from last week's trading though was, if the market opens up, okay, so that's the opening price, and it trades lower towards sell side and it takes sell side, it will be creating the low of the week in order to come back up and then maybe continue bearish. So in hindsight, when market opened and started trading down, I shouldn't have been looking for bearishness because I was already trading within discount. I should have been looking for bullish to go up to reprice and then continue its bearish leg. So having said that, next week's trading, that's from the 9th of October going forward, I would like to see market open, trade up to an inefficiency here somewhere, create a CB, and then start making its way down. I'm still quite bearish on the market overall for the month of October. However, we can maybe see the next week start open and then come to maybe look at repricing an area here, or maybe coming up to this order block and use this order block as resistance and start going back down. So let me just mark the low of this order block, because I would like to see what price would do if it does come up here, if it would react here, and maybe look at what price is looking like in there. So this is the weekly order block. Okay, and then this BISI here was already repriced, so we've got a balanced price range. So if we are going to go bearish, this BISI could be traded through, and then when it's traded through and closed through, it can be used as a resistance as well when market is on its way down. So I'm going to mark it, but this time I'm going to mark it as an inversion fair value gap and not just a general BISI, because it has been repriced. So if market, since it traded above it, if it does come back down and trades below it, it could use this zone as its resistance. So I'm going to mark this as an inversion fair value gap of the weekly time frame. Okay, so now let's just drop down real quick to the daily time frame. Okay, right, so this leg here that I'm looking at could be forming an order block of the higher time frame. So it could be coming up, coming to this order block, and then making its way down. Let's just look left a bit and see where we are in price. There's an order block here, right there, and price is trading in it. And there's also this rejection bearish candle that occurred on Friday, 29 September. And ICT talks about how wicks can be used as gaps. So if I measure this wick, I wanted to say this week's wick, but it's a day's wick. So if I measure this Friday's wick, you can see that already we have traded past into premium of this wick. So if we open up and it starts going up, because this wick respected this wick's premium as well. Can you see that? It just traded and touched premium of this wick. So this wick was used as a gap. So I'm assuming that market is going to use this wick as a gap as well, and we are already in the premium zone of this wick's gap. So if we are to come up and continue going up, we might be going to reprice this order block, then start making our way down. We've also got this inefficiency here, this SIBI. This is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So this inefficiency could also be used as target where liquidity is concerned. And this is the daily, so I'm just going to put this as a daily because I already know that it's a SIBI since I painted it red. Okay, so it's possible that if we open up next week, we would open up, start seeing our way up, and then start looking for lower prices. So my game plan going forward into next week is waiting for price. I will not be overzealous like I was and be eager to trade. I'm going to sit on the sidelines as well and see how Monday is going to paint. If Monday trades up, then I'm going to look at the Monday leg to see if any SIBI was created. If no SIBI was created, I am going to look at buy side. That will be on Friday's price action or on Thursday's price action, and see if there were any SIBIs that were created. This SIBI was already repriced on Friday. And here there are probably some levels that price could be coming to work its way up, because we've got buy side here on the hourly. We've also got buy side here on the hourly. We've got relative equal highs here. We've got that order block that's on the weekly that we measured. And then we've also got this daily SIBI right here that has got an order block right there that price could be drawing towards at the beginning of next week, and then possibly start making its way down. So the idea is to wait for price on Tuesday to create a gap like this, a SIBI like this. When that happens, then I will consider going in, and only if price is in premium. If price is in discount, I will not consider any bearish trades or any bearish executions. Monday, since we had a very large day yesterday where price movement is concerned, we had this drop and then the immediate repricing of the drop, and then price came up to this order block here and respected the order block and started making its way down. We could possibly see a consolidation on Monday and then a gradual climb on Tuesday, with the drop a little bit later on towards the end of Tuesday or towards the beginning of Wednesday. That's if Tuesday morning doesn't give us the drop. Meaning if Tuesday morning doesn't give us the drop, I'm not trading. I will then trade on Wednesday morning. And if Wednesday morning doesn't give us the drop, I will wait for Thursday, and then that would be my take for next week. So I'm still bearish on cable. My bias hasn't changed. It just, to me, it just means that I didn't realize that market, since it opened and collapsed, it was going to create the low. It was on its way to create the low of the week before going up. But had it opened and gone up, it was on its way to create the high of the week and then start down. So I am learning and making my realizations as I learn. Right, so now let's look at euro. Euro, almost the same reaction as cable. It opened, it came down, created the low of the week, started making its way up, and it is on its way to fill this inefficiency right here. As you can see, we still have a small gap on euro, so it could open, fill up this gap, and then start making its way down. It is still a bearish leg, so on euro I am still bearish on our way to fill this inefficiency here, and maybe to this swing point right here, because we have traded below this swing point and also just slightly below the swing point, though we haven't traded below this one. So my draw on liquidity where euro is concerned is still bearish towards this BC here. I'm on the weekly time frame just for me to keep my videos short. So open, reprice, and then drop. If we open and drop, we are looking for the low to go up. We look for the low in discount to go up in premium. We sell above open and we buy below open. So if it opens and trades above the opening price, we are looking for selling. If it opens and trades below opening price, we are looking for buying. US 30 did create a very a long wick or a very long gap up, but it didn't close bullish. We are still bearish. It will probably open, reprice here, and then drop. We also have an order block here that can be used as resistance before it makes its way down. This is my next draw on liquidity, and then followed by this one, and then followed by this BC right here. So still bearish. My bias for the month of October hasn't changed on US 100. Remember, if we are bearish, we are only looking for bearish indications on the lower time frame, and these indications have to occur during the AM session, AM kill zone, and when price is in premium and not in discount. You are just going to measure your fib and then make sure price is in premium. That's all it is. And looking at US 100, right, same thing. It looks like it's going up to reprice this CB and then start making its way down. Draw on liquidity is at this BC level. Okay, because still we haven't closed above the previous swing. We closed below and this one went below. So where the trend is concerned, we are still bearish until the close above these swing levels. All right. And quickly again on US 500, we did not close above these swing levels, and we have this inefficiency here. So price could be coming up to fill part of the inefficiency and then start making its way down. DXY, right, we are still quite bullish, aren't we? We did get to this buy side. Our next draw is this buy side, then eventually this CB, but same scenario. It could open, drop down to this inefficiency. I'll concentrate quite a bit on DXY, I think, because it has to be going in the opposite direction of cable. So this is on the weekly. So let me mark my week. So it's possible that price could open, start trading its way down first to reprice this BC, and maybe come into the mean threshold of this wick here. Okay, so if we just measure mean threshold of this wick, it could come down to this area and then start making its way up. And then looking at the daily, yeah, the daily looks like it's also creating an order block on the higher time frame to come reprice here. We also have almost the same scenario where this wick is concerned, or this tail, which can be used as a gap that is to be measured, and price could see itself coming down even to this order block here and then start making its way up. So where DXY is concerned, I am still bullish for the month of October. Last week was the first week of the month. We are now going into the second week, then the third week, and then the final week. So it's possible that the second week of the month could now see the bearishness start coming into the market. So that's it for next week's analysis. And whilst I'm here, I would just like to give a note to myself. This is just note to self. The levels that I marked, price does not have to come there or respect what I think. Price does what price wants. The only thing that I need to do is make sure that when the footprint is presented during my kill zone, a footprint like this CB here, that CB there, when it's presented during my kill zone, which is from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., that's when I should consider selling. And this footprint should be presented whilst price is in premium and not in discount. So the levels are marked, yes. However, price does what price wants. Remember, Monday can still open and come and reprice these BCs first before making its way up. Price is going to do what price wants to do. What I just need to do is wait for 2 to 4 a.m. to give me a CB. That's the CB I am going to use to sell from. And this CB has to be presented whilst price is in premium, preferably when price has taken Monday buy side or Friday buy side, which is this one or this one. These are relative equal highs. So actually, let me mark these and as relative equal highs. Where am I? There. And this is off the hourly time frame. So I'm going to put H1 relative equal highs. Okay, so that's buy side. So let's just add that as well, which is equal to buy side. Okay, so price should come up and take buy side. If it can come and take this order block and reprice this daily inefficiency, the better. As long as price is premium zone and it creates a CB within my time frame, I'm going to utilize that. That's all there is to it. Okay, so great. That's it for this weekend. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye bye.